Hi Glendale, I'm Meg Keller.
And I'm Michaela Ingerme.
And you're watching the third episode of the Glendale 411. Radio star Delilah brought Commercial Street a makeover.
Michelle Lewis and Taylor Flick have the story.
8 years ago, Delilah started Paint the Town in her hometown to refresh and breathe new life into the community. The national radio show host Delilah Renee has made her way to Springfield, Missouri to recapture the livelihood it once had.
Commercial Street, at one time was very thriving, but I'm talking back in the 1890s and stuff, back when the Frisco train lines and stuff run. This is just stuff I hear about. I wasn't there. But when I moved here in 1995, there wasn't much going on. You had the Missouri Hotel down there, and there were a few flea markets that I can tell you about. That's it. It was just an area in decline. And now there's restaurants, businesses, art galleries. It's just thriving. It's a place you want to go to if you live in Springfield, which is good for the whole community and the economy. Downtown Springfield has obviously gone through a heck of a revitalization over the last 10, 20 years with the square and the businesses that have opened up there. So the downtown area has come a long way, and so has Commercial Street. Paint the Town is just another step in making Springfield a better place to live.
We get hundreds of volunteers, and we turn out, and in one weekend we paint a multitude of buildings and revitalize and rejuvenate the area.
You guys aren't old enough, but when I was coming up, there was nothing going on Commercial Street. Now it's beautiful. There's a lot of great thriving businesses, and Paint the Town is kind of an exclamation point on that to just paint some of these buildings that needed it so that it's just pretty all the way through.
It's one of my favorite things every year. It's something I really look forward to because I love revitalizing things. I love taking antiques and restoring them and repurposing them. In Springfield, Missouri, and the street we're working on already had so much going for it. It has great bones, it has great architecture, it has great businesses. Springfield is a vital community. I mean, it's alive, it's growing, it's got great diversity. And really, I think the best benefit of Paint the Town isn't even the paint that we're putting on, isn't even the facelift it's getting. It's the relationships that are being built between different business owners, different churches, different volunteer groups.
The energy to me that comes from Paint the Town is just that people are coming out and doing it. I mean, who would have thought that you could say, hey, how about joining us on the weekend and help and paint? It's like me asking somebody to help me move. It's just not going to happen. But when the community, the energy is the community coming together, hey, yeah, we can do something. I don't have to give any money or anything. I can just show up and help paint.
We can't do it without the volunteers. I could bring 500 gallons or 1,000 gallons of paint, but without people to hold the brushes, nothing gets done. And Springfield, Missouri had that community spirit. We could just sense that people were going to be willing to give their time, give their energy, and it's beautiful. It's going to be awesome when we're done.
What I really hope is that people who have been able to volunteer will be able to drive down Commercial Street with their kids or whoever, and they'll be able to say, you know what, I painted this. I helped paint this. I helped make this a better place.
My hope is that the relationships that are built during this process, like Jonathan, the man who's painting my mural, getting to meet him and hearing his story and about his wife and their artistic endeavors, hopefully this relationship will last for decades. It's the relationships that are built in the process of Paint the Town that mean the world to me.
Some Springfield stores are accommodating the demand for plus-size clothing.
Amanda Zimmerman and Morgan Schaefer looked into it.
Recently, 2 stores in the Battlefield Mall, Trinkets and Perennial, have started offering a wider array of sizes.
I wanted to offer all my customers the ability to shop all ranges of size. So a lot of times when people come in and they see something in a small, well, that doesn't fit them. Maybe they're an extra large. So I wanted to be able to offer them the same variety that I offer in the regular size clothing.
Many boutiques in the Springfield area do not, in fact, offer plus sizes.
Yes, I think boutiques should offer plus sizes because it doesn't limit their customer base. It actually would expand the amount of customers that they would have coming in and return customers.
I think stores should offer a larger range of sizes because it's inclusive to everybody.
Not everyone in the Springfield area wears a size small through large, and I think we should be able to cater to other women.
Plus-size clothing is not just for people who consider themselves plus size.
I don't want anyone to think that they're plus size. To me, it's just this, it's really just the size that fits. It doesn't matter if it's a plus size. I wouldn't, want any of my girls to think, well, they're plus size models. They're just, they work here and they model it, and we all feel good about ourselves.
Both stores explain what their plans are for the future of their plus-size sections.
We'll just continue to get new arrivals every week like we have been.
Actually, I do want to have more plus size in my section. I'd like to add another rack at least, so that way more customers can feel comfortable, and then the plus size is, hopefully as equally big of a section as the regular.
Glendale's Nurse Harmon and daughter Katie are involved in theater together.
Harper Brady and Landry Schneider have the story.
Glendale's own nurse, Lori Harmon, and junior Katie Harmon have worked together at the Springfield Little Theater, most recently in their production of Mamma Mia.
I got into acting when I was in high school. I did a few plays, Oklahoma Music Man, and we did some madrigal theaters in high school. So then later, after watching Katie do a lot of theater, she encouraged me to get back in and start doing some shows. I enjoy the process. I enjoy watching the show grow, but I really love to dance and I love to sing, so those things are really fun for me too. Together with Katie, we have been on stage together twice, and then we have been either tech crew or on stage together 2 other times, so 4 total with her. It's really fun because we share a common thing, and we get to get ready together, and we go through the audition process together, and we get our evenings together, which, before she was at the theater and I was doing other things, so I actually get to spend some time with her in the evening, and she's my cheerleader, and she helps me with, dance moves that I might be having trouble with, so it's been really fun.
I got into acting when I was in the 4th grade, and my mom just brought me to auditions at the theater and stuff. Then I realized I was good at it, so then I kept doing it. My mom and I have always been really close, and so just her being in a show with me, I guess it brought us closer, but we've always been close, so. It's fun to be on stage with her, to get to do it together, because she is the reason I started. I would recommend it for kids and parents to do more stuff together. My mom and I love doing it together.
I would encourage any parent that can to be involved with their kids in any activity they do. We just both have a love for the theater and for music, and so that has been really fun for us to do together. And you guys grow up so fast, and all of a sudden you're in college, so it's just really fun to have that time together with her.
Cider Days is an annual event in Springfield.
Emerald Davis and Hannah Martin attended it.
Apples, pumpkins, and beautiful weather are all signs of the beginning of fall. Local vendors line historic Walnut Street to sell their handcrafted art pieces at the 20th year of Cider Days.
We originally started it with the Historic Walnut Street Association and the Downtown Springfield Association, and it is one of our biggest fundraisers for the year. All of the money that's raised from Cider Days is put towards keeping Walnut Street beautiful, so we wouldn't be able to do what we do without Cider Days.
It's very small, so you do get a sense of somewhat of a family, and I think the artists that are shown you don't quite see often. There's always the painters and the sculptors, but the theme with it being fall, it just brings, I think, a whole new element to the creativity that the artists have.
The atmosphere of Cider Days is very just folksy. We try to keep it very family friendly, which is one of the reasons why we try to keep our prices so low. It's only $4 to get you in, and all kids and under are free. And it's all about just bringing out the whole family and having a good time and enjoying some of our favorite things about fall.
It's one of the few experiences that I don't have in my hometown that I really wanted to enjoy, and come on, it's apple cider. So.
Cider Days is just a fun time. I mean, it's one of the first festivals of the fall festival season, and so I think we still get to capture that early energy of the fall, and everyone gets really excited to come out and see all of the amazing artwork, to get something for your home that's unique, that you can't find on Amazon, and you can't find anywhere else, that you can meet your artist and shake their hand. There's something cool about that, as well as just all the fun kid activities, all the face painting and things like that. The kids just love it.
It's just a good family event that I can only really find in Springfield. So I would encourage everyone to come out at least once just to experience what this is.
While Cider Days is over for the year, there are still many other upcoming fall festivals in the Ozarks. Check out the 51st Maple Leaf Festival in Carthage, Ozark Arts and Crafts Show in Ozark, Ozark Fall Farm Fest in Springfield, and the Bear City Fall Festival in Willow Springs.
Thanks for watching.
Check us out on social media at the Glendale 411.
Signing out, I'm Meg Keller.
And I'm Michaela Injami.